What's going on? Al yatechas v'shalom. You should never fall into such a mistake to think Hashem Yisbarach eino shomea tefilotav v'sichotav klal. You should never think that Hashem doesn't hear your prayers. Rak yamin be'emuna shleima. You have to strengthen your faith that what? Not in God. Hashem Yisbarach shomea umazin umakshiv kol dibur v'dibur, that Hashem Yisbarach hears every single word. Shall call tefillah, of every davening you say, utachina, any prayer, any supplication, v'sicha, any conversation you have. Ve'ein shum dibur nebad chas v'shalom. There's never one word that goes to waste. Rak kol dibur v'dibur ose roshim lamala matzma. Every word you say starts to make a little imprint in the heavens, a little impact, more. Ume'ora rachma v'isbarach b'chol pam. Every time Hashem's compassion stirs a little bit more. Achadayin lo nigmar abinyan diktusha. You should know. Okay, so why haven't you gotten what you wanted? Why hasn't Hashem opened the gates of compassion to you in a revealed way? Because you haven't finished the structure that you're there doing by every prayer you say in holiness. But after many days, maybe years, if you're not a fool, and you're not going to discourage yourself, you're not going to get all discouraged and say, b'shum ofen, you're not going to move. V'yitgaber, you're going to strengthen yourself. There'll be ups and downs, but in the end, you'll strengthen yourself. V'yitchazik v'tamitz b'tfila yoter v'yoter, and you'll keep on davening. Be stubborn. We were learning last week. Be stubborn. Keep doing it. Keep nudging. Azai al yedei ribuy hatfilot yekar murachma v'isbarach. You should know from all these tefillos over the years that you've been doing, you'll see Hashem will have compassion on you. Ad she'Hashem yisbarach yifnei elav v'yoyer lo panav. Hashem will turn to you. He will shine His countenance on you. V'yimalech chefetzo ratzona. He'll give your desires that you're really davening for. Bekoach tzadikim, through the strength of the true tzadikim. V'karveu barachamei v'chem lagedola. And He'll give you what you're desiring with tremendous compassion. Just turn to the first page, that box. I just want us to see this before we leave. Listen to this. B'siach Sarfi Kodesh, it says, Kasav Reb Levi Yitzchak Zal, the Heiliger Reb Levi Yitzchak Bender said, Ra ba'uman ksav yad, he saw in Uman, that in handwritten letter, Shekatav hayabo chamisha maraot v'chezyonot shira Reb Shmuel Isaac, Talmid of Shel Rabbeinu v'chezyono. Rabbi Nachman had a student, his name was Reb Shmuel Isaac, a mamish tzaddik, a person that's worked on himself. This person, this chassid of the Rebbe, Reb Shmuel Isaac, there was about 5 visions that he had. And these days we say visions, mamish, we're talking about in complete holiness, mamish, certain visions that he saw. Achat mehem, one of them are shaykh to what we're learning. The Torah bet, Vizel, and this is what it is. Belel chorfe echad matza et atzmo omed b'chutz. On one winter night, he saw in his vision that he's standing outside. V'lefanov sofek sheleg aza, and in front of him is like coming down heavy snow. Ad shelo niten la'aloch klal, until he couldn't even walk. There's so much snow coming down. Lefeta hivchin ba'or habokeh me'eza bayit merachok. He sees a certain piercing light come from a house that's far away. All of a sudden, he sees this light come. V'nigash l'sham v'rashuhu armon mehudar malei chedarim. He comes up to this house and he sees that it's full of different, chambers, different rooms. Like a palace, mamash, like a palace. V'nichnas bo mecheder lecheder. He enters into this palace, and he starts going from room to room. Umecheder lecheder. This is all in his vision. Ad shehegia lederet, until he comes to a room in this palace, in the snow. Shehaya katuv alav heichalo shel Mashiach. Until he comes to a chamber that says the chamber of Mashiach Tzidkenu, of the Messiah. V'nichnas letocho, and Reb Shmuel Isaac entered inside. V'ra et Mashiach Yoshev, he sees that Mashiach is in this chamber, and he's sitting down. V'chogir atzmo b'harbe charavot. And he's girdling himself with a lot of swords. He's got a lot of swords around him. Vegodel hayofi v'achein. There was such a beauty and a certain grace that was shining off. Lirot, to see Mashiach in such a sight. V'chogir atzmo, with all these beautiful swords. Elu. Ein nitan. I can't even explain how beautiful it was. Such a sight. L'shayar klal v'klal. Na ne'ene lo Mashiach v'amar lo. Mashiach all of a sudden opened up and he said to him, Becharavot elu, these swords, ani omed lichbosh et kol ha'olam. With these swords, I am waiting to conquer the whole world. Uchshe'amad kach mishtomem v'necharad pana elav Mashiach v'amar lo. He says all of a sudden when Shmuel Isaac was he was like scared. He was like, well, with all these swords, you're looking to conquer the world. Like, what does that mean? He was like, whoa. He says, all of a sudden Mashiach looks back at him and he says, Lech lerabcha, go to your Rabbi, it's Rabbi Nachman, V'hu yomer lecha perish davar. He'll explain to you what this means, what I mean with these swords. V'ne'elam ha'chezyon, all of a sudden the vision left him. Kelo haya, as if it wasn't even there. Kesheba v'nichnas el Rabbeinu. As soon as the next night he came to Rabbi Nachman, as soon as he walked into Rabbi Nachman's room, Hitchil Rabbeinu lomar lefanav. Rabbeinu started, without even saying anything, Rabbeinu looked at him and he started saying this teaching. Esa Torah emor al kohanim siman bes, this teaching that we're learning, that it says over there, that starts off, Amatchil, Ikar klezeinu shel Mashiach, the main weapon, the main sword of Mashiach is who? Hatfilah, is prayer. And you should understand this. Evin, Shmamish. So Chaver, so Mirza Hashem should help that we should take these gems from the Rebbe, that each and every single one of us in this room should Bezrat Hashem like girdle himself and have Mamish, a very beautiful shining sword that we use. It's a double-edged sword. There's two sides. It's a balance, right? There's praise of Hashem, there's requesting, there's precision that's involved. This precision has to do with Shmir Brit, from us guarding our eyes, from us keeping the Brit Kodesh, Bezrat Hashem, and also remembering that we can't do it on our own. We need the tzaddikim, and even if we fall, we get up, we make sure we don't get down, we don't let the Satan to try to convince us that, oh, you're a loser, you're nothing. No, Hashem loves me. He hears every sigh, every krechs, every yearning, every word, and I'm seeking to make a relationship with the Borei Olam, and I'm going to be stubborn about it. I'm not going to give in. I'm not going to let it go. Mitzvah Hashem, with that strength, Hashem should help us that we should see Mashiach Tzidkenu, right, taking over the entire world with the weapons, with tefillah, and we should see complete transformation. Bezrat Hashem, we should be by the third base of English. Amen. Amen. Okay, so let's sing a niggin. Just I just want to say that Arvit is in Tov, is in Mamish like a few minutes.